Kentucky County Clerk who refused to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples, well, she's out of jail, but the controversy surrounding her is far from over. Kim Davis spent 5 days in jail and was released in front of a large crowd of supporters, and here's what she had to say.
His people have rallied, and you are a strong people!
Now, to stay free, Davis can't interfere with the duties of her job, which includes certifying marriage licenses for gay couples. But will she obey? Her attorney says she will remain true to her religious convictions.
It's confused. I don't understand why she got released, and I feel like it's just going to do a merry-go-round effect, and we're just going to be back in this situation in a few days.
Yeah, I'm happy to see she's out of jail. I'm glad that she stood for what she believed in. But I also believe in my heart, even as a woman that is straight with the family, I believe that gays have the right to be married.
Now, one of the things that came out today on Twitter, Eye of the Tiger, which was played when Davis was released, well, that's not sitting too well with the band who recorded it. Survivor founding member Jim Peterick is saying that he did not authorize the use of that song, and they will be issuing a cease and desist order. So, what do you guys think about this whole thing? Look, Todd.
I have two things on this. Firstly, does this by releasing her from jail, does it set a precedent for other county clerks across the country who disagree with same-sex marriage, that they can go ahead and disobey the Supreme Court's ruling and not marry same-sex couples, and think they'll get away with it? There'll be a way around it. Also, if the county clerk's office in Rowan County, Kentucky, if they cease to have her name on the marriage certificates, the licenses from now on,
which is all that she wants.
Which
she's
is
claiming,
all she wants, yeah, just to have my name taken off of those things. Does that? It goes back now to equality, because here you have straight couples who get a marriage license with her signature, and same-sex couples who get a license without her signature.
And she's a government employee.
And will the ones without her signature be legitimate? Right. Because is her signature required? I mean, we don't know what the statutes are there in her county, but if
some lawyers are saying her signature is required, but that's up for debate. She's been in this job for 27 years, and 27 years ago, this wasn't even an issue. So when she got voted in, there was no such thing. And so now she's having to face this. And if she can't do the job that she was hired to do, which is to marry people, she needs to step down. But if it's against her religious convictions, well, if you're okay without signing it and there's 5 other deputies that will do it, then that's okay. Let them do that. But, she's also probably stick around because she's 3 years away from probably retirement.
Exactly. And this is an $80,000 a year gig.
She's like, I'm going to keep fighting.
Retire with full benefits.
In a market where the cost of living is like zilch.
Right.
So.
She just became very religious over just the last few years. So her conversion into being someone with these convictions is almost kind of when the whole nationwide opinions toward same-sex marriage began to turn.
Right. My problem I have here is I listened to her interaction with the gay couple, and they had it all on camera, and she said, "We are not issuing marriage licenses today." That was a lie, correct? I mean, because they were issuing the licenses. She didn't want to issue the license.
She had gotten to the point where she wasn't issuing any licenses at all.
She shut it down.
Yeah, she shut the whole thing down.
So
that was the truth.
To not seem like she was prejudiced in any way,
she
wouldn't
trying
allow
to
her
shut
office
it all down.
to issue any marriage licenses, whether the couple was straight or gay.
Which I think in my opinion, that's a problem, right?
She's standing up for her convictions, and and that's fine. That's what she believes, and that's fine. But if she can't do the job, doesn't want to do it, then she needs to step down and let somebody else do it instead.
Absolutely, it's the law.
Agreed.
Well, but and the other thing though is 5 of her deputies, because one of the deputies is her son who also refuses, but 5 of the deputies are saying and have already started to issue these licenses. So it's not now her office is issuing licenses, but she and her son say they will not.
Yeah, it's just crazy. And I'm a minister, and there are plenty of people who still will not marry gays, but I will. But if they don't want to, that's okay. Somebody else will. So but if you don't want to do it, that's your right.
Right,
and
but to come out and make these people feel like they are less than human beings because they can't marry, even though it is the law, I think that's where the problem
That's her religious conviction.
Which is fine.
And everybody has the freedom of religion. That's her religion.
And in a government office where she is, where she is. So,
All right, also trending